It's the college football world's favorite big cousin, Tater Too what? Too real. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about why I believe the Georgia Bulldogs have a big cultural problem and they will never, ever win another national championship under head coach Kirby Smart. So sit back and relax as your favorite big cousin, Tater Too Real, break this thing down for you. And I also will be giving you guys a season preview of the 2025 Georgia Bulldogs. Just chill. Man, coming off back-to-back national championships in 2021 and again in 2022, I was for certain the Georgia Bulldogs would be the next best dynasty in college football and that Kirby Smart would be the next Nick Saban. But boy, was I wrong. Since 2023, there have been over a dozen arrests involving Georgia football players. Everything from street racing to DUIs, from speeding, all car-related type of arrests. So Tater Too Real, what are you really talking about? It means one thing. The players that Kirby Smart is recruiting to Georgia aren't good kids. Now, I need somebody to riddle me this. Why in the hell are there so many arrests in Athens, Georgia? Now, I'm not trying to poo-poo on Athens, Georgia. I've never been there, but you don't see this in bigger college football cities. Like for instance, USC is in Los Angeles. You don't see USC having a lot of arrests. You got schools in Texas, like the Texas Longhorns. Austin is a beautiful city in Texas. You don't see a lot of Texas Longhorn football players getting arrested. So I don't know what's going on with the NIL money at Georgia and the players they're recruiting, but it's obviously not mixing. And it's a reason why Georgia has not won a national championship since 2022, even though they are consistently one of the top recruiting teams in all of college football. According to 247sports.com, the Georgia Bulldogs finished the 2025 recruiting class ranked number 2 in the nation. And so far for the 2026 class, they're sitting at number 5. So recruiting and spending money in NIL is not a factor for the Georgia Bulldogs. So people are going to listen to this video and say, Tater Too Real, you don't know what you're talking about. The Georgia Bulldogs have been consistently winning every year. Guys, they're supposed to win. They're outbidding and spending more money in NIL to get the top players. So they're going to win games versus the less talented teams in college football. So I don't want to hear no Georgia fan talking about they've been consistently winning. What about the games that matter? Is the reason why Georgia been left out the college football playoffs. So I don't want to hear that excuse. They're spending more money in NIL than most teams in college football to get the top players, so they should win. But the games that matter, the games that's going to take them to the national championship, those days are over with, in my opinion. They're recruiting bad kids and giving them a lot of money, which is leading to a lot of arrests. Now, let's talk about the 2025 season. The Georgia Bulldogs is still going to have a talented team in 2025. So I don't want to sit here and talk negatively about Georgia. They're going to be led by Gunnar Stockton, Ernest Green, on the offensive line. They got Dylan Bell at receiver. They got receiver transfer, Noah Thomas from Texas A&M. They got the electric Zachariah Branch from USC. So they have a lot of pieces all over the field on both sides of the football. CJ Allen at linebacker, Christian Millen on the defensive line, Dylan Everett. And we can keep going on and on and on. Jaden from Miami, they recruited well, which they always do. So they're going to have a deep and talented team. But just that sheer scare factor like they had in the past, that's over with. They don't have a Jordan Davis and a Jalen Carter. They don't have those rough, rugged type of players that put fear in opposing teams. Georgia, in my opinion, is looking at a 9-3 season. Yeah, you heard it first. They're looking at a 9-3 season. I do believe the Florida Gators will beat Georgia. If you guys do not remember, up until the point DJ Ladway got hurt, the Gators were handling Georgia. I don't care what nobody say. If DJ Ladway would have not gotten injured, the Gators would have beat Georgia, period. Also, Texas. The Texas Longhorns have went out on record and told the world they're willing to spend no matter the amount to win a national championship. It's been reported that Texas is spending between $35 and $40 million on this 2025 roster, led by Arch Manning. The Texas Longhorns are going to be loaded. And the last but not least, team I believe that will beat Georgia besides Texas, besides Florida, is no other than the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama is coming for blood this season. They're loaded. They have their quarterback that Kalen DeBoer is used to, which is a pocket passer. It's looking like Austin Mack is going to be the quarterback. They're going to be talented at receiver, Ryan Williams, so forth and so on. So Alabama, I believe, will beat Georgia. Texas and Florida. Georgia is looking at a 9-3 season. Bulldog fans, you let me know what you think. Am I being too critical of the culture at Georgia right now? Or am I just all BS? This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.